Okay,
Sorry.
Dr. Ashton, got a question for you here. Any helpful tips on finding a quality daily multivitamin?
This is such an interesting question, and I will give you some backstory on this. You know, over 10 years ago, I've really evolved my thinking on the need or utility for a multivitamin. I used to think that unless someone was pregnant or had bariatric weight loss surgery or had a known deficiency, that it was unnecessary and kind of a waste of money, because if you just ate well, you didn't need one. Then I got my degree in nutrition, and we had to actually track what we were eating and see if it met the recommendations for vitamins and minerals, and guess what? Mine didn't. It's very hard to do that today with our food supply, with a whole bunch of factors. So for some people, it is part of their kind of daily wellness routine. They can look on the package for a USP seal. That's kind of our best that we can do, because the FDA does not police these items until they're actually on the shelf. But remember, a multivitamin, one that has everything in it, is going to have really tiny amounts of each of those things. I also recommend that people, even men, use a prenatal vitamin. If it's good enough to grow a fetus or another human being, it's good enough for a man or woman, and a man will not grow a uterus by taking a pregnancy vitamin.
No, the disclaimer was very important.
Yes, just to make that crystal clear. So they really are the best multivitamin around.
Okay, how about your prescription for wellness?
Okay.
Dr. Jen?
So prescription for wellness, again, because heart disease is the #1 killer of men and women. So many people, when they go to a doctor and have a cardiovascular checkup or a checkup on their heart, they think that an EKG is the only thing. I want to just run through the 3 areas of the heart that we look at. Electrical activity, yes, absolutely. We look at an EKG. If longer monitoring is needed to evaluate palpitation or arrhythmia, something called a Holter monitor is used. That's to check out electrical activity. Then you go to mechanical activity, and that's done with a special type of ultrasound or sonogram called an echocardiogram. So that will look at the muscle of the heart, the valves, the big outflow tracts like the aorta, and then lastly, the arteries. This is what people generally think of their risk for a heart attack. To look at the blood flow of those arteries, how open or clear those arteries are, can be either a stress test, a coronary artery calcium CT scan, or an angiogram. So when you look at the heart, remember, there's a lot of different elements that we look at when we assess cardiovascular well-being. Oh, you like that one?
I loved it.
Okay, good.
Right. Is that something they teach in medical school? That's how you describe the heart.
Yes, like this.
Yeah. All right. Folks, you can keep your questions coming to Dr. Ashton. You can reach us on Instagram at ABCGMA3.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.